I went to sleep in there in a corner, in the corner behind, where nobody can see, you don't see. And here was that tobacco box. Where those boxes were, or their cans. It would be about this tall, and about this wide, and about that thick. I thought in it, I knew what it was. I picked that, I opened it up, and here it was. It was $100 in gold backing, and they took the money off. We were supposed to have a gold money in that way. Gold backing. So I took it over to Mom's. Well, I was married at that time. I took it to Mom's and then told her, here it was. And they said, well, we wasn't supposed to have it in that. So we took it, and I took it to the bank. I said, take it myself now. We could have kept it for, like a souvenir and stuff like that way.
Oh, yeah.
But whoever the bank, I bet they kept it. But they had gold backing on it.
So it was old.
Yeah, that was good. I don't know what they was good, that you could get gold for it or what, I don't remember. But I know they was, worth money. And we were supposed to all turn them in. But I guess that was 34 years after, or maybe longer than that.
After he died?
Mm-hmm.
And where was the Jacobs house?
Across the street.
On your 11 acres?
The 11 acres is what I'm talking about. We had only, where we lived at, we only had 10 acres.
Okay.
But across the road, we had 11. And they had this old house, and it was real dilapidated and all that, but we always kept, stuff in it, because a job, And that's where I found that money.
So do you think he hid more that you never found?
I don't know. It seemed like there was the haystack and that, and another thing, he had a little place below the barn, and he built another shed adjacent to it. On the side, and he put one. I remember now that he put it on top of the door. You know how those shelters? Yes, and he put it on top of the door. I guess that's like the only place I can remember that he put it, but he never put it.
Never put it in.
Isn't it funny how they years ago, and then of course afterwards everything was banking in.
So let's see, what else? Oh, Jeannie said, did you guys lease land down in the bottom?
Yes, we always had 10 acres down the bottom, and then when I was real little, we had 5 acres. They used to call it Smith's place, but it used to, what I say is on Joyce Road, Welborn, just north of Welborn, and we used to, I think, about 5 acres. We did that, and we were like raised sweet potatoes and corn there. And when I was really, I don't think I was about 4 or 5, I could just barely remember, and that was just about a half a mile, and he rented some there, and I remember sweet potatoes. He had sweet potatoes there. I don't know, it wasn't maybe 5 acres, maybe 3 acres, I don't know what. But we always rented for I don't know how many years at about 10 acres. At first he cleared the land, it had willows on it. Because I guess they let it go, because it would flood every now and then, and it had willows. And so I think the first year, maybe 2, I don't know exactly, but he didn't have to pay no rent because he cleaned the land off. And then he rented we rented even after he passed away. I think we rented, I don't know how many years, and then it got too much, because we had a lot of berries, and then, it was just, we always had a hired man.
So even when you were little, you always had a hired man?
Well, there for a while we didn't have, but we had, when I was little we had, because I think he even slept in a hay barn.
In a hay barn?
Before we even had it, then my dad built a one-room shack, that's what we call a shack, that they had a stove in it, that you keep warm and that.
And so you always had at least one hired man, and he would take care of the horses?
Well, it all depends. Now, Joe he was good. Well, we had, Vala wasn't good. He was good about everything else. And now, Joe he was good at everything. Except he never drove the horses or anything else. But a lot of these men didn't drive. One of the men we had didn't drive the horses. He had, Well, they would take care of the horses,
Uh-huh.
but they never would, because I turned around and I even cultivated a couple of years.
Plowed with the horses?
You don't plow, cultivate, plowing, that's,
The
it's
big,
a big thing.
wedge.
And the cultivator is about, got three little, like little
disc?
no, they're just like a little plow, but instead of it being a plow, they're on an angle like this way. And they're about, I guess 5 or 6 of them on there, and then one from the other, see, and then
So that's like a rototiller?
well, it's something like a rototiller, but it's
That it
like,
would just-
but they got, they start one in the front, and then behind that, there's one up here, and then there's like this way.
Okay.
And it's kind of like nice, and it's, of course, we didn't get anybody to help, but we generally always try to get somebody to do the cultivating and then plowing or something like that we needed.
Mm-hmm.
But we had this one fellow turn around and, we looked, Mom says, well, where's the bridle at? He was doing some plowing for us, so we can, plant some, tomatoes. And you know what he did? He turned around, took the bridle that we had for the horse. And, because after, he left, we couldn't find it.
Oh,
And she always said that she no good and well, he took it.
how
Because nobody else,
would have taken it?
no,
So how long, would they normally stay, a couple years, or not very
Oh,
long?
well, it take years, yeah. I don't know, we had Adam, and we had Bala, we had Joe, and there was this one fellow, he was a pig leg, and I don't know, I can remember when I was real little, he was sitting on a rock, and the homemade, what do you call it, I call it pig leg.
Uh-huh.
That he only has a knee. And he made his own, what do you call it, brace. Because it was a wooden, and it was braced down like this way, real nice. And then it come up through here, and then he had straps. I can remember him, and I don't remember him too long. And then there for a while, when Tony was home a little bit and was kids, we didn't have it, And then when we got a little older, then we always did. He had one when my dad died. Then after my dad died, we had about 3, I guess. We had Adam, and then we had Lala, and then we had Joe. We had 3. Adam was with us, when my dad died. And then he was one of these that I guess he couldn't figure out, very good, because he worked for us, I don't know how many years, and, he got to thinking. He said, well, he thought we paid about a month, Mom did, see. So he says, well, I should get paid every time the moon changes, 13 times a year. So the Mom said, no, you pay by the month, But anyway, finally he did that. He left, and then finally, I don't know, somebody did, I guess he couldn't make a living, so they put it in the poor farm. And then turned around, he was walking on State Avenue, and turned around, the car hit him and killed him.
Oh.
And then, of course, we had Bala, and then Bala, well, he didn't feel too good. He was a pretty good worker,
Uh-huh.
But he, wasn't for the horses or anything else like that way. But I'll never forget, he was a great big lengthy fella. But I tell you that for the eating, I never saw a fella eat so much. But I tell you what, Mom fixed it was a cabbage and potatoes or what was it? I don't know, she fixed a great big pot full, see. So we let him eat first. It was kind of hot. And I tell him Mama ate first, and we was waiting that way. He ate it. I guess he liked it so well he ate the whole thing. I don't know how he ate it.
So you guys didn't get anything? It was all gone.
But you are, on your farm, you are just, get something to eat,
Yeah.
But
So
anyway-
what was a typical meal like?
Well, I tell you what, a lot of time, in the wintertime we had sauerkraut, potatoes, and meat. And we had a lot of spaghetti, and Mama would always make spaghetti red. She always cooked her tomatoes,
Uh-huh.
put onions, and I don't know if she would put any garlic, and put seasoning in it.